Welcome to today's video. Now this time last week I posted my first ever weekly vlog. I really enjoyed filming it, so I thought I would do the same again this week. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos. Here on this channel I love to do my beauty reviews and those will definitely continue. However, I do also like to just vlog a little bit each day. This is very exciting because I've had some Selfridges vouchers for a while now and I thought I'm going to go ahead, have a little browse on the website and see what they've got. I desperately need a pair of running shoes and I couldn't find any I liked on the website, but I did get myself some trainers which are more for just like casual walking about, those kind of things. I thought I would show you what I got. Starting off very strong with the delivery, I put this order through on Saturday morning at around 11 AM and it was actually delivered on Sunday afternoon. I didn't pay for next day shipping or anything like that. Everything arrived in pristine condition and was wrapped in the Selfridges paper, which I thought was lovely. Now this is so funny, but I did go ahead and get crisps. I'm somewhat of a crisp monster and I love these. They're the Torres Selector Black Truffle Crisps. They're absolutely delicious, but they are quite outrageously priced. They're £5 a bag, but the way I saw it was I've got a gift voucher and I like to buy things that I want, but I wouldn't usually pay for myself. Same with this. This is the Whispering Angel Rosé. It's my favourite rosé, but again, a bottle of this is a little bit more than I would usually want to pay. After I'd gone ahead and chosen the trainers I wanted to get, I had a little bit of money left and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to treat myself to two things that I really want. But again, I don't know. I just don't like to overspend on things like this. Now for the main event. My trainers are the Nike Dunk Low Retro and these are black and white. For reference, I usually wear a UK size 7.5 or 8 and in these I did go ahead and get the 7.5. I already have these in green and white and I wear them so often and they fit me perfectly and I am very pleased that I was able to get them in this colourway. I love the texture of these. The black is suede, then you've got the white stitching, black sole, and then the white is actually leather. I'm definitely going to need to use my suede spray on these to protect them to stop the colours from running. I wear my dark green and white pair all the time and I thought it would be nice to have these just to change it up a little bit, and it's just nice to have a pair that are very classic, black and white. You really can't go wrong. These are going to go with absolutely everything. Okay, so that is my incredibly random but very nice Selfridges haul. I'd got to this far in the morning and realised I wasn't wearing any perfume and I love this one from Yardley. It's Blossom and Peach. Mark's parents are coming round for lunch today to help celebrate his birthday because we couldn't see them last week. We're just going to pop to Lidl and Farm Foods, get a few bits. I need some milk, some bread, just essential things really. Even though it's essential shopping, I always have to have a little browse at what's new with the chocolate. And also in Lidl, it was Greek week, I think, and they had so many amazing things. The bakery section in Lidl was completely different. They had school cake. I wish I'd got some of that. I might go back tomorrow and get it. And yeah, these buns, I've never seen any of these before. Joshua absolutely loves the Panorama, so of course I had to pick up one for him. Lots more sweet and savoury treats in the Greek section. I actually went ahead and got some caramelised almonds, and they were really well priced. I may again go back and get some more of those. Here's what I got from the supermarket. Very basic: mouthwash, cleaning products, bread, butter, the nuts, some milk, and of course Joshua's cake. I really do think for the price you can't go wrong with Lidl Bakery. Mark's parents brought round another cake, some cream, and then for Joshua, because he doesn't like cake, he's got these gluten-free buns and then his favourite chocolate. The sun came out this afternoon, which was lovely and perfect for the occasion. We had some tea and sandwiches in the garden, and then the robin came to visit. I see this robin nearly every single day. For dinner, I've done a bacon and cheese pasta bake. Definitely not healthy, but very delicious. And again, this is one of my son's absolute favourite meals. It's a night in front of the TV. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys, I have just done my first ever YouTube live. I don't know what possessed me to do it. I used to go live on a beauty app like 5 times a week, but that was a good 2-3 years ago now. And every time I've been live on TikTok, I just haven't enjoyed it. I've had like not the nicest comments, and yeah, it's just not a nice experience. However, I had an email from YouTube saying, why don't you just try going live? And I thought, I'm going to do it. And I wanted to mention it because although I used to go live all the time, I definitely had some sort of block in my mind. And it's not that I'm not confident, because, you know, I actually don't really take in like nasty comments or anything like that. It doesn't really affect me. However, something was stopping me from going live. And I don't know why, but I always just feel safer on YouTube. I feel like everyone on here is so lovely, and you just don't get the same kind of, it's just not the same vibe. And I feel quite I feel quite proud of myself, because I mean I went live for half an hour, which I think is quite a long time to just sit talking to yourself. I just want to say thank you to anyone that did join me on that live, and it's definitely something that I'm going to start doing regularly. Next week I am actually on holiday, so I can't see that I'm going to get the opportunity to go live, but I will of course be vlogging it. Right now, I mean, I've got makeup everywhere. This, I definitely need to mention it. It's the Elvive Skin Nova, and this is an amazing primer. I'm wearing it under my IT Cosmetics CC cream, and I love it. If you're in the market for a new primer, this one is worth the money. So I definitely need sitting up. Sorry, I was lying down because I don't know what it is. Whenever I go live, I don't know, it must be a stress thing. I just feel like as soon as I press stop, I have to go, oh. But yes, I'm going to clear away my things. I do want to film a little bit more today, and then my food shopping is being delivered, and that is, oh, that's actually going to be any minute now. If you watch this channel regularly, you'll know that I love supplements, and this brand reached out to me the other day. They are Mighty, and these are mushroom gummies, which, yeah, doesn't sound the most appealing, but they smell nice. It says 30 serving, 60 gummies. They're vegan, gluten-free, and raspberry flavour. And, oh, they're hearts, look. I really like the taste of these. They're not too sweet. Really nice. These contain lion's mane mushroom, cordyceps mushroom, reishi mushroom, chaga mushroom. You get it, there's a lot of mushrooms. I do like to take a supplement that has got these kind of mushroom ingredients, because having done a little bit of research and taken similar products in the past, it can be beneficial for things like brain function, and yeah, they taste good too. Before I forget, today's fragrance is from Kayali. Just look how beautiful the bottle is. It's almost iridescent. And this is Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar number 42. Super sweet vanilla-y fragrance. This one actually has notes of candied pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla cream. It's gorgeous. And my lip combo of the day is the MAC Soar Liner. Very well loved. And also from the No. 7 Pro Artist collection, I am wearing Rose Couture. It's a matte finish, but it feels so smooth and velvety. I really like it. So yeah, that is my lip and fragrance of the day. It's quite a bit later now, and I thought I'd show you how I make my overnight oats. I don't weigh anything out. I just pop my oats into my bowl. Then I like to add some nice thick Greek yogurt, and then I just give that a nice stir. I do sometimes just use milk, but I do find that it's more delicious, and obviously there's a lot more protein in it when you add the yogurt. Adding a few of the caramelized almonds, that just gives it a nice crunch. And this sweet freedom sauce is really nice for drizzling, but you can also make it into a hot chocolate. But yeah, that is what I do. I sometimes change up the nuts for fruit. If you've got an overnight oats recipe that you love, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to try something new. Good morning. I fancied poached eggs on toast, and I love this bagel seasoning. It's delicious. Hi guys, it's actually 3 o'clock. I'm so sorry for not checking in earlier. I've been really busy today. Sounds funny. I painted my nails. I did my gel nails. I've got one of the Miley machines, so I can do this at home, and these will last me a good week. I went to Lidl, picked up a few things which I will show you in a bit, and then I have basically been filming all day. I did go live again on YouTube just so that I don't get out of the habit, and I was only live for about 10-15 minutes, but again it was really nice. The video that I've just filmed was using all L'Oreal Paris products, and I was trying to create Eva Longoria's Cannes Film Festival look. So I've got exactly the same lipstick, which is 570 Worth It Intense. It looks really dark, but actually I think on the lips it's really pretty. And then I've gone for the shadow sticks again. A lot of the products that I've already spoken about, but yeah. And I'm just about to film a hair video. I love this product. I love the Garnier Ultimate Blends, especially the banana one, but I also love the coconut because I'll be honest, I am obsessed with coconut scents, especially in the summer. I just think this is an incredible hair mask, and at the moment I went on Superdrug this morning and it was actually half price, so I thought what a perfect time to film a review. That will be going live on the day I'm filming this, which is Wednesday. I'll link it in the description box, so after you've watched this video please feel free to check out my review. Just very quickly as well, I wanted to show you my earrings. These are so pretty, really lightweight. They're from Abbott Lion, and they have so many gorgeous jewelry pieces. Actually, my watch is Abbott Lion as well, and I know this probably isn't to everyone's taste. This bracelet isn't from Abbott Lion. I actually ordered it from TikTok, but I love it. But yeah, if there's any makeup, jewelry, clothes that you see me wearing and you want to know where they're from, just write a comment. Now to film the hair video. Video is filmed and linked in the description box. This is what you call girl dinner. My husband is away tonight and I love salmon and he absolutely hates it. I'm actually doing 2 portions so I can have one tonight and then I will put the other one in the fridge and have that tomorrow. I've added lemon, pepper, garlic and some chili flakes and a little drizzle of olive oil. Wrapping it up in the foil, I'm going to pop this into the oven at around 180 degrees and it usually takes around 15 minutes. This kind of poaches the salmon and just makes it really delicious. I do sometimes fry it and I usually do that when I'm doing more of like a soy sauce teriyaki situation, but this way in the oven is great. Josh is having a gluten-free pizza tonight and he is extremely excited about it. Even though I had eggs earlier, I fancy scrambled eggs with my salmon and that's exactly what I've made with a nice Diet Coke. It's Thursday. I'm meeting a couple of my friends for brunch, which I am really excited about. I haven't seen one of my friends in a little over a year and I think we've got a lot to catch up on. I've just finished my makeup and I used 2 new products from Zoeva. I have never used this brand before and honestly I am so impressed with these. I have the Velvet Lip Liner in the shade Amelia. I've actually got that all over my lips. And then to add a little bit of shine, I went over with my Chanel 174 Rouge Cocoa Flash. It's a really nice nude. And then for my eyes, I used the Zoeva Velvet Love Eyeliner. They call it, eyeliner pencil in Perfect Denim. And I've always been told that blue looks good if you have brown or hazel eyes. I mean, I like the way this looks. It's a nice way of adding colour to your makeup without it being like too over the top. I personally would wear a blue eyeshadow, but I know that's probably a bit too much for a lot of people. A nice way of experimenting with colour is to use a liner. I've got a little bit of cleaning to do downstairs, very exciting. And then I am going to make my way to the shops. I want to have a look in Savers. I saw that they had some new Nivea products. I need to buy some hair dye, as I mentioned. I will also get that in Savers. And I wanted to have a look in Primark to see if they had any new earrings. I'll see you at the shops. Okay, so I'm in Savers and I found both the products that I was looking for. This is the Nivea cream. I love this tin and it's to celebrate Pride. And then they've also got the lip balm. I always have a tube of the original Nivea lip balm. It's usually in a blue casing and how gorgeous is this? Having a browse in Primark now for some new statement jewellery. I love the sun earrings and all of these shell designs are so pretty. I was looking at a pair of shell earrings online last year and they were nearly £100. Quite honestly, I think that they are smashing it at the moment in Primark with the jewellery. There are so many gorgeous pieces. I was very restrained today though. I had about 10 minutes to spare and I thought I'd pop into H&M. I also really love their statement costume jewellery, but I would say their prices are at least double. So every time I picked up a pair of earrings and thought, oh, they're cute, I had almost the same ones in Primark and they were so much cheaper. These are really interesting, but they were quite heavy. But yeah, I really liked a lot of the things in there. Back to Cozy Club. I don't actually usually go here very often, but it's the second time in around a week. I've gone for an Americano. My friend Vicky had a matcha latte. And this time I went for I think it was the vegetarian breakfast. So you've got everything you would expect and then some halloumi on the side. I would say that every single part of this breakfast was delicious. The vine tomatoes were so tasty and flavoursome. I really enjoyed it. Making my way home, I have got an afternoon of Zoom calls and work. It's much later now. I've actually smudged my eye makeup, so apologies for that. I was just resting my eyes a moment ago. But I thought I'd come on here and show you what I got whilst I was out shopping. These are the two products that I really wanted to get my hands on. They are from Nivea, and this is the original cream and this is the original lip balm. But just look at the packaging. These are available exclusively from Savers, and I love both of these products. I always have this lip balm with me. It's just so good. It's not a lip balm that's going to give like a shiny look. It is just very natural, but this makes my lips feel really comfortable. And then likewise, this cream, such a classic. I think probably nearly everyone has seen it, tried it, but it's really good. It's very rich. I find it a really useful product to have with me when I'm traveling because I can use it on my face and my body. Also from Savers, I got my hair dye. Finally, I think I'm going to use this tomorrow. It's the Garnier Colour Sensation. I think this packaging is American, and this is only £3.99 in my local Savers. And when you think about most hair dyes, they're around £8 or £9 now. This one is number 4 deep brown. I've used several of these and it's really good. I got 3 pairs of earrings from Primark. I did go ahead and get these. They're like a kind of a clover design, but I don't own anything else like this. I'll get a lot of use out of these. I also got these. It was kind of like when I saw these, it was a non-negotiable. These were coming home with me, and they are just beautiful little suns. Now, this time last year, I was looking to purchase a pair very similar to this online, and they were almost £100, which is kind of ridiculous. And these are just perfect, and only £3. I also got these, which again are suns, but these are definitely more, I would say, of an evening statement earring. I think for the size of these, they're very lightweight, and I like the way that the metal, it looks kind of textured, which I personally think makes them look more expensive. And that was my little haul. I do hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I will be back very soon with a new one. Please subscribe. Bye.